ICONoclasts.
All right, you're good.
I'm good? Okay, let me just check one thing. My name is Marryam Moma, and I'm a visual artist. I create primarily... Okay. Here we go.
That's all right.
I'm
I told you it
not
takes
even
me
on
2 hours to do
camera.
a reel. I tell you, like, yeah, once you know you're recording, it's like,
It's...
so
All right,
take your time.
I will. Okay. My name is Marryam Moma. My name is Marryam Moma, and I'm a visual artist with a core current focus on analog collage art. Much of the process is subtractive and entails finding disparate elements that create a story. You'll find that the icons are surrounded by deeply meaningful mixed media that resonate with their stories, their purpose, their life, and their calling.
All good.
My name is LoveJones, and I'm the creative director for Marryam Moma's debut show.
Yes.
ICONoclasts.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Marryam Moma, visual artist with a current core focus on hand-cut collage art. So it's analog collage. I do play with a lot of contrasting textures, mixed media elements, and honestly, whatever inspires the piece to manifest.
What are you excited about the exhibit, and how did the whole exhibit come to fruition?
ICONoclasts actually started when I just moved to Atlanta, at least the idea of it. It wasn't necessarily titled that at that time.
Right.
But I was within my migration residency with Tila Studios and sponsored by Tracy Murrell. And I'd started a project really highlighting Black bodies that I considered to be revolutionary in their additions to community, our local environs, if you will, as well as the global community at large.
That's where the Miles Davis and the other pieces came from.
John Coltrane, way back in the day,
Yes.
Fela Kuti was one of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the icons that you are exhibiting in the show, one of the purposes in telling their stories is to tell their greatness and their vibrance
Yes.
throughout their career,
Yes.
and keep it really positive and note the steps they took to become great and iconoclasts, if you will.
The word even iconoclast, in the manner in which I use it, in the manner in which it defines the show for me, is around disruptors.
Yes.
Is around powerful players on, if you will, a chessboard of life that really make moves and make waves in order to uplift and empower Black bodies, which is at the central focus what my work is about.
Yes.
So that deeply resonates with me and my story as well.
Okay, and this looks great. So we're just going to make sure that we take care of
The scar.
that just makes me
Why
crazy.
does it drive you nuts?
Because it just makes me
I
crazy.
know.
This Oracle 2, is that for her or is that for Rosa?
No. I think
So it
it's
must
for
be for her.
her. It
Okay.
must be for her.
So we have to-
should we change the name?
No, Oracle 2 can be,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So then it ties them together.
Correct.
Okay. but
Okay.
it's okay for now, huh?
That looks great.
Okay.
So,
You happy with this one?
I think this one looks good.
Okay.
I think it looks
There's
good in
some
4 different
cheats. You did an excellent job, creative director. You did.
I try.
Yes. Are doing.
I'm doing.
Till Friday.
Till Friday.
Till Friday night. Thank you. Yeah. I appreciate you. All right. That's it. What time is it?
So I would ask, I mean, I have my favorite pieces.
You do?
Yeah.
Let's have it.
I'm not going to
Tell
say.
me.
I won't. I will not. So what do you think are going to be the point of reference for most people for the show? What do you think the pieces that they're going to pay most attention to? Yeah.
That's a hard one.
Or have on their wish list to collect?
Grace is fire.
Grace is really good.
Grace is
good with that.
breathtaking.
So I just want the collectors to know that trilogy thingy situation, we did good on that.
Yes.
So I think it's going to be really great to receive them suspended in such great dimension. And that's another thing about the show that everyone's going to be excited about. You have scaled up.
I'm really excited. It gave me an opportunity to be more detailed. So
I mean, James Baldwin and we have a Nikki Giovanni piece. Those are 2 captivating pieces that are very important. She has a Thug Life tattoo.
yes, I love that. Andre is going to be a bit of a surprise. I mean, for those that haven't seen any of the social media posts, I think that's unexpected. And I think in its entirety completed.
Libra, the 2 Justins. Because I think those 2 young men are probably 2 of the most important beings in a Black space in today's society.
One other thing, the treatment in the backgrounds, and not a flat white in some cases.
I call it an emotional wallpaper, right? Because most people, I consider their situations textured, right? So when I look at the background of the work, although it's negative space normally in your work, it still gives some kind of emotional texture. And then the Stevie Wonder piece is just exquisite because the Braille idea was so good.
Pressure.
I sent images to Lorraine West just to show her, look at what we're doing. She's like, oh my God, I never thought. You know, of course, her jewelry has been in museums, but not in this capacity. And it was great to be able to merge 2 young, beautiful Black women to come together and do a conceptual piece of art.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
I'm so excited. I guess I don't have to write because it's going to be recorded. I'm a little nervous, but I think it's going to be okay. Sure. Oh, do I need to be mic'd?
You are.
Oh, when did you put that on there?
That was the best way to find.
That was so fast. Okay. Awesome. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Mr. Reese, correct?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for
You're
being
very
here.
welcome.
I'm so excited. I'm so glad to connect with you in person. It really empowers my process. I've been invited by Dashboard US and HDDC to develop or include other icons that are specific to the Atlanta community. And I'm so thrilled to do so because this is where I'm thriving. This is where I'm blooming.
Oh, okay.
Everything's okay, awesome.
Good.
So thanks for being here, Sue. I'm so excited to have you.
I'm excited to be here and to be part of this project.
I'm riding around Atlanta. I had a little convertible at the time that I bought, a little 5 points mile, and I still have that car. It's a white 1961 Carmen Ghia convertible. So I'm riding around Atlanta, turn the corner off Auburn Avenue, and I look to my left, and on the glass, I see Madam C.J. Walker Beauty Shop. I slam on my brakes, get out of the car, walk over to the glass window. The font and the ink type, I could tell was vintage, but I didn't know how long it had been there. Get out of my car, and I'm just standing there speechless. No one was there, though. I watched that window for 10 years. I would just come back from any trip and always come back to Auburn Avenue just to see if it was still on the glass. Because I was never interested, but I just didn't want it scraped off the window because it had been there. 11 years later, I needed a new location for my salon. I come back, nobody there. I asked the barber next door. He said the Masons own the building. Go upstairs, check with the Masons. I go upstairs, check with the Masons. They say, yes, the space is available. First of all, I signed the lease. I come down to clean up. My son was little at the time. As we're cleaning up, I'm stumbling onto vintage beauty tools that were left in there with receipts. And I said, shit, man, I can't just do a salon. I've got to preserve this.
I took snapshots with brownie cameras and Polaroid cameras and little Instamatic cameras, going back to probably high school and college. But I didn't really get a SLR camera until I was in my 20s, and Andy had become mayor of Atlanta, and I started working full-time for the city. A lot of things were going on around us, because it was, I went to college during the late 60s, so that was a period of a lot of great social change. I wish I had taken more pictures during that when we were doing a lot of the demonstrations and things like that. Really, when I got to City Hall, Andy said to some of us, let's just get some cameras and we'll document what we're doing, because we didn't have a city photographer position. A lot of cultural things were happening around Atlanta. You had the beginnings of the National Black Arts Festival, of the Hammond's House Museum, and it was just a center of Black arts activity. So there was so much going on and so many people coming.